valley where the shadows play, Chartwell stands in shades of grey. History and nature merge seamlessly across the estate. A refuge built with iron will, where dreams of courage linger still. Oh, Chartwell, where the echoes sing, a tapestry of voices, a time machine. With every brick, a story told in Churchill's heart, forever bold.
As you enter Chartwell, heading up from the northern end of the estate along the paved pathways, the views soon open up to the wide lawns and lakes. The first feature you'll see is the swimming pool, once a favourite of the Churchills and now a favourite of the resident black swans and visiting geese. One of the most captivating areas here is the Gavin Jones water features that trickle steadily down into the swimming pool. The Gavin Jones waterfall and surrounding garden is made up of several different areas, each with its unique character and fascinating history. Originally part of the 1948 Chelsea Flower Show where Clementine Churchill first saw it, she liked it so much that the designer Gavin Jones gave it to her as a gift. Just before you reach Lady Churchill's rose garden and the house, you'll reach the top of the water feature with the Golden Orf fish ponds. There are 3 ponds here, leading into each other and each filled with descendants of the exotic fish that Churchill himself bought from Harrods after seeing them in the 1930s. I have lived in Kent for over 34 years, and this is my first visit to Chartwell. Although this video is about the Churchill years, I feel I should give you a brief history of the estate. The origins of the estate reach back to the 14th century. In 1382, the property then called Well Street was owned by William at Well. It passed through various owners and in 1836 was auctioned as a substantial brick-built manor. In 1848, it was purchased by John Campbell Colquhoun, whose grandson sold it to Churchill. Winston Churchill was an animal lover and kept many pets. Throughout his 40-year residence at the pretty estate, he kept a host of animal friends, including pigs, dogs, goats, and swans. But no animal captured Churchill's heart more than his beloved cat, Jock. Jock was a gift from Churchill's dear friend, Sir John Jock Colville. Churchill had owned cats before, but the little marmalade feline with 4 white paws and a white bib demanded special affection. He became a huge source of comfort and companionship to Churchill in the later years of his life. He is even pictured sitting on Churchill's lap in his grandson's wedding photo, and was at the statesman's bedside when he died. The Churchill family requested that there would always be a marmalade cat named Jock, with a white bib and 4 white paws, in residence at Chartwell. No matter the season, the terrace is the perfect place to pull up a chair to sit back and enjoy the view. At the north end of the terrace lawn, leading to Lady Churchill's rose garden, is the distinctive Marlborough Pavilion, named after the man who inspired its decoration, and Churchill's ancestor, John Churchill, the first Duke of Marlborough. Sitting beside the Golden Orf ponds before you reach the house, you'll find the rose garden, designed by Clementine herself. During the summer months, you will see a beautiful array of roses. The National Trust has tried to use roses similar to the ones Lady Churchill would have used, like Rosa ice cream and Rosa pink parfait. The centerpiece of the garden is formed by 4 wisteria trees that bloom purple in the spring. Although these are the common Wisteria sinensis variety, what makes them special is they've been planted upright as a standard, rather than the famous hanging displays. Winston and Clementine Churchill bought Chartwell in 1922. It would be their family home for the next 40 years. Born in 1874, Churchill started his life as a soldier and journalist and travelled the world. He would go on to serve as Prime Minister twice, as a Member of Parliament for over 60 years under 5 different monarchs, and to lead Britain to victory in the Second World War. He lived an exceptionally long political life and is both a celebrated and contested figure. He loved Chartwell. Here, Churchill was a politician, statesman, husband, father, writer, painter, and garden planner. It remained important to him until he died in 1965. The rooms in the house remain much as they were when he lived here, with pictures, books, and personal mementos, while a special exhibition gives deeper insight into his life through 50 objects. Chartwell's hillside gardens reflect his love of landscape and nature. They include the lakes he created, the kitchen garden, and the Mary Cot, a playhouse designed for his youngest daughter, Mary. Beyond the gardens, there is expansive woodland with looped trails and natural play areas. There is den building and a Canadian camp and opportunities to enjoy the outdoors. From fruit and vegetables, beautiful cut flower beds to the golden rose avenue, and not forgetting the chickens, the walled garden has a bit of everything. The present walled garden dates from the mid-1920s, when the surrounding brick wall was built. This wall was built between the years 1925 and 1932 by Winston with his own hands. Running through the centre of the walled garden is one of the most romantic features of Chartwell, the Golden Rose Avenue. The best time to see roses at Chartwell is from mid-June through the summer. The Golden Rose Avenue dates from 1958, the year of Winston and Clementine's golden wedding anniversary, when their children had the idea of giving them a collection of golden-coloured standard roses to mark the occasion. At the back of the walled garden is a little brick play cottage which Churchill built for his daughter Mary. It's called the Mary Cot, and when interviewed as an adult, Mary remembered it having blue check curtains and a chandelier, and a working mini Aga where she made drop scones for Charlie Chaplin and Albert Einstein, who were guests at Chartwell. This studio is home to the largest collection of Winston Churchill's paintings. With his paints still laid out and a canvas waiting for completion, it is displayed to look like he has just stepped out to the garden for a moment. The studio is teeming with his canvases, most unframed and in various stages of completion. Churchill's studio was built as a space for him to paint without interruption, but was also a blessing for Clementine Churchill, as it stopped her husband from dropping paint on the carpets in the house. Although Churchill never considered himself a professional artist, over his lifetime he produced over 550 known canvases.
Well folks, I'm coming to the end of this visit to the Chartwell estate. It's been a lovely visit. I've only done the house and the main grounds. I'm saving the outer estate, the woodlands, for another visit because the weather's threatening. It's been very inclement. It's been very strange today. Bright sunshine and thick dirty clouds and a bit of rain, so I've had my moments trying to film. I've missed the roses. Obviously that's a main feature of this estate, but that's a no-win situation. If you come in the middle of the summer when the roses are out, you've got thousands of people. You come at this time of year, it starts to get a bit quieter, so I chose to do an autumn visit, but no doubt I'll revisit in the near future. What I will do while I'm chatting to you, I will put the current prices and the opening times up on the screen, but bear in mind this is the 2024 prices. So what I will do, I'll also put the National Trust Chartwell link in the description below, so you can always click on that and get all the information you need. One thing I would like to warn you about if you're visiting the house. Now I brought, excuse the plane, I bought a day sack with me, and at the last moment I transferred into just a shoulder bag. If you do visit the house, they require you to take any bags you've got on your back off your back, carry them, or if it's a sling bag, it has to go on the front of your chest, because apparently they've had damage to items in the actual house by bags swinging around. So bear that in mind. If you're carrying a rucksack, leave it in your car, or you may have to hand it in and put it in the locker, which will take a little bit of time. Right, well that about wraps it up, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I certainly have. This has been a long time in the making, this one, and I hope I've done it justice. So if you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you are a subscriber, thank you very much for sticking with me and supporting me. It means an awful lot to me. if you're not subscribed and you like content like this and kayaking, just general outdoors type videos, then please hit the subscribe button. It all helps motivate me to get out and about and make videos like this. So with all this said, time to get home. I only live about 20 minutes down the road, so bye for now.